What just happened to Victor Wembanyama was one of the most shocking moments in this NBA series. 1 second, he's attacking the basket, and the next, he's face down on the court. The arena goes silent, and suddenly, everything changes, because now, the biggest question is, how serious is this injury? And what does it mean for the San Antonio Spurs? This isn't just about one player missing a game. This could decide the entire series. Let's break it down. It all happened during Game 2 between the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers. The energy was high. The game was competitive, and Wembanyama looked locked in. Then came the moment that changed everything. He drove toward the basket, a move we've seen him make countless times. But this time, the defender made a smart play. He pulled the chair, and in that split second, Wembanyama lost his balance completely. There was no time to react, no time to protect himself. He fell forward, hard, face first, straight onto the hardwood. The impact was brutal. You could feel it. Players stopped moving. Fans went quiet. Even the commentators paused. For a moment, it didn't feel like a game anymore. Wembanyama stayed down, clearly shaken. When he got up, he didn't look right. He looked dazed, unsteady, not fully aware of what just happened. And immediately, the medical staff rushed in. No risks were taken. He was taken off the court and straight into the locker room. And just like that, his night was over. Soon after, it was confirmed. Victor Wembanyama had entered concussion protocol. Now, this isn't just a routine check. A concussion is a brain injury. It happens when the brain moves rapidly inside the skull, disrupting normal function. And the symptoms aren't always obvious. It's not just about getting knocked out. It can be dizziness, confusion, blurred vision, slow reactions, or even memory problems. That's why the NBA has a strict process. Before a player returns, they must go through multiple stages. First, complete rest. Then, light activity. If there are no symptoms, they move to basketball drills. After that, full practice. And only then, if everything is perfectly normal, they are cleared to play. And here's the most important rule. If there is any doubt, they do not play. So now the big question, how long will he be out? The honest answer is, we don't know. Some players recover in 5 to 7 days. Others take longer. Sometimes much longer, because every concussion is different. Every brain reacts differently, and rushing back too early can make things worse. So, realistically, Wembanyama could miss multiple games, and that's where things get serious for the Spurs. Because this isn't just any player. This is Victor Wembanyama, the face of the franchise, their defensive anchor, their biggest advantage on the court. Before the injury, he already had 5 points and 4 rebounds in just 12 minutes. But his impact goes far beyond stats. He changes how opponents play. He protects the rim. He creates mismatches everywhere. Without him, the Spurs lose their identity. Defensively, they become more vulnerable. Offensively, they lose flexibility. And mentally, it's a huge hit. Yes, they've won games without him before. But this is the playoffs. Everything is harder. Every weakness gets exposed. And here's something even more important. Concussions are not just short-term injuries. They carry real risks. If a player returns too early, the chances of another concussion increase. And a second hit can be much more dangerous. In rare cases, it can lead to long-term brain damage or even life-threatening complications. That's why teams don't take chances anymore. It's not about being tough. It's about being safe. So now, the biggest question, can the Spurs still win? Without Wembanyama, they have depth, they have talent, but replacing him is nearly impossible. Now it becomes a team effort. Other players must step up. The coaching staff must adjust, and the defense must hold strong. If they manage that, they still have a chance. But if his absence continues, this series could shift very quickly. Right now, the situation is clear. Wembanyama is in concussion protocol. His return is uncertain, and the Spurs are under pressure. This isn't just an injury update. This could be the turning point. So what do you think? Can the Spurs survive without him? Or is this where everything changes? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe and stay tuned. See you in the next one.